This time, the person in the mirror is the opponent, and pride is on the line.
プレルと戦いたかったのにそう落ちたらごめんね
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
頑張って解説していきたいと思います
We're still early in the round.
落ちていけこうね
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい偉いハードリターンにつなげましたね
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Super Armor does its job.
最速のインパクトを許すなそう
No more drive gate.
相手も縮こまってるよ
KO.
ナイス
Yeesh. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. Well, let me hear your thoughts.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね
Steps back to start things off. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
とにかく手を出すか一旦お茶を濁すか感覚が理想ですねいろいろな技が出せてすごい
Scrapping it out up close. Gives a little space with the throw.
ナイスナイス
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The low.
手のひらの上ってことですわいけいけだねまだまだいっちゃおう
Player 1 has full drive gauge but is on the brink of down and out.
すごすぎる
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
わー頑張れ
Last chance? It's now or never.
クリルが勝利の女神だ応援してみぞ
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arm. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a hole. Player 2, roll heavy.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Time to test the reactions with Impact Peekaboo. Overhead. Drive berry. Oh, you never know what can happen if the overhead denied.
ナイスガード
The drive impact doesn't work.
危なかった
The low kick hits.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
This could lead to some big damage. Or no hesitation or regret. Open up. It's time for business.
うまい
I don't know if this is gonna be enough to kill. They are done.
おー大会さながらの動きでした
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
うまくいかなかったところがあっても反省できる自分偉いみたいよ
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going. Medium kick hit. Aerial knee smash. Big counter.
痛い一撃だ
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. The jump in is denied. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたい停止する
Decides to spin the knee. Talk about a clean slate. Gets a perfect KO.
ほら素晴らしい
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
確かにって言ったけどすごいつながりました
Big counter. Aerial knee smash. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
これは痛い
Still struggling for control of the neutral. Uses a target combo as a filler. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round.
いい感じだ
Player 1 has got to work some magic with this limited drive.
まだまだいってるよ
More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
うわ
Will this be enough to kill? The super connect. One chance here may end overhead. This is a critical moment.
ー頑張れ
That corner position, you're done.
めっちゃいいやん
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
いやーほんとありがとね
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
緊張感は伝わってきます解説頑張ります
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
落ちていこうね
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この攻めを通したい
Knocks chance with the jump in.
大事だ
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
見てますっと
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Jump! Player two can't use any more drop burnout triggers. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They've got the meter for a drive. It's there!
マジでいいマジでいい
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
いやーどっちも強い次も楽しみだ
Opts to create space to start. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Throws him. What's next?
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当に
Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Could be looking to start something.
全て手に取るように分かっちゃいました
The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. Gotta be careful not to whip it because it's a good spot to use the super.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Puts the brakes on the impact.
ナイスガード
The throw connects.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
ってところが多すぎる
That's gonna leave him wrapped. Closes it out.
マジでいいマジでいい
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
本当にすごいですいい試合をありがとうございます
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
白ごめんはちげえや
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral game. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
なんとか切り抜けたい絶対
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Super armor does its job.
ダメージつなげられていないぞ
A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up? Oh, KO.
オーケー
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
はい先生勝ちましたよ
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
危なかった
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ
Holds out with the block. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump adds some damage. And flare with the super.
ナイスナイス
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね
They got the meter for a drive attack. Smart play with the throw. Counters the jump in with a perfect parry.
素晴らしいうまいな最後まで気を抜かないで
Throws him.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Noticeable like experiencing burnout.
守りは崩れたジュニア気をつけて
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Doesn't give up and gets the win with authority.
やばい見てて楽しいです
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
いやー本当ありがとね
Jumps up. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
落ち着いていこうね
The drive parry was successful. Backs him into a corner.
この攻めを通したい
Goes for the low kick.
敵攻めにもいけちゃうよ
Low heavy hits, mix up and combo.
見てますっとそうそうそう
Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive. Hold your breath.
優勢のキー差し込んでいく
Heading into the end game, wraps it up with a decisive combo.
やるなー
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
素晴らしいですね意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Throws to get around their defense.
連中の隙に差し込んでいく
Which way you gonna block? Aerial knee smash.
そうそう
Going in? Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Tap those shins.
ナイスナイスもっと気軽に飛び込んでみてもいいかもね
Risky up-close scrap still going on. Gotta do better than that.
ナイスガード
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Oh my God! What could a cross super art income? You're done.
マジでいいマジでいい
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
そうですねこれでもじゃあ感じします
Go heavy.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
They trade hits. Player two didn't rely too much on driving that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here.
相手の手は止めたうまく分解回してこい
Blocks the low kick. Backs it to the point. What setups do they have?
見るところが多すぎる
We'll get to follow up after that. This is gonna hurt. Oh, where you going?
そう何
Are they going to super art to show what a PhD in fighters burns out?
いけるよ
Sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round?
まだまだいけるよ
It's Vertex for you! For real!
おお大会さながらの動きでした
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
じゃあ持ってきてきます
Was hungry for the grab. Takes the jump in.
イケメンにもいけちゃうよ
At this range, mini attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. It's back into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けたいステージに注意
Heading into the end game now. KO.
ほら素晴らしい
Bags around. What did you make of it?
いやーうまい熱く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Turn your back. Collapsing drive. Will we see a drive impact? Aerial knee smash.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
攻めのリソースは
Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
めっちゃいいやん
Opts to create space to start. Low heavy two.
そうそうそう
Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
すごい試合焦らずにいったら勝てるはず
Plenty of help, full gauge. Let's see some stylish action. Finds the target.
天才が速い相手もついてこれてないぞ
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Crowns them from above. Here comes the corner pressure.
見るところが多すぎる
That combo finishes it.
すげえ言うことなしの内容だ
Player two had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
これらは褒めるよ偉かったね
Aerial knee smash. Neither of them willing to give up ground here.
うまいですね
Sticks the combo.
もう少しで勝てそう
KO.
やるな
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
はいだ先生勝ちましたよ
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
程よく緊張感を大事にしていきましょう
Somehow, flying suplex and a little bit extra.
うんうん
Not shy with the grab. Drive impact could be the end of this. Jump. Big with an overhead. They're backed up into the corner.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるはず。
Good decision with that throw.
あ
Noticeable life feed, plus the low kick. Oh, burnout activate.
ー、おいやずれた。SE には気をつけて。
Passes in all the gates for this one. You just hit the jackpot, but you only get paid in fame. Final prisoner. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Down and out.
めっちゃいいや。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよう。いけるぞ。
Shows the medium kick. This match just started and it can go either way.
守りきるのは難しいってどこかで聞いたからね。仕掛けていこう。
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
うわー、今の届かないの。
This is gonna hurt. Player 2.
素晴らしい。うまいな。きたー。
Air knee smash.
有利に進められてるね。
There's a burnout.
わかんないよ。まだ。
Throws him.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
There's a burnout. Point of wall super. Oh my god.
いいよ。
Oh, tries to take the head off. Pops off the tank and scores the win.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
本当にすごいです。いい試合をありがとうございます。
Aerial knee smash. Blocks the low head. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めをこうしたい。
Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
ドライブゲージにも注意してね。
The low heavy hits. Grabs him.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
Combo with the target combo. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
素晴らしい。なんだ。
Scoops him up with the power. What a slick combo to take that round.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
All right, that was pretty smooth, but can they do it again?
はい、大先生。勝ちましたよ。
Personally, I can't wait to see what these two have in store next. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
強みを押し付けていけ。
Both sides have the super gauge max and pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count.
そうそうそう。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Oh, you're gonna feel this one.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Ayo!
めっちゃいいや。
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If this continues, we might be leading early.
もっちゃわかります。難しいですよ、これは。
Get the knees up. Medium kick. Air knee smash. Oh, you never know what can happen with front that on.
素晴らしい。なんだ。
Punishes the opponent with the collapsing driver.
展開が早い。相手もついてこれてないぞ。
Going in.
まずい。もう素晴らしい。
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
相手もプルプルしてるね。
Maxes out the gauge right there.
うまい。
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. It's over.
おお、大会さながらの動きでした。
Player 2, gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel.
トリルだったら今すぐ2枚してセンブリになるレベルだな。
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. No mix-up as the low heavy is blocked. Adds parry to the pressure. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this point. Bad spot for a throw. Confident anti-air.
置き攻めにもいっちゃうよ。そうそうそう。
Goes in on the impact for nothing.
起こしたな。
They're at the center of the stage. Nothing but space and opportunity. Down to the wire.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. They break things off to take a quick breather. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That drive impact is blocked.
危なかった
Hits
ナイス
player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
素晴らしいですね意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Who gained control of the match in the early going?
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うほら
Super
これは痛いいい感じだ
spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here makes the hit and keeps on track. Domination throw collapsing twice. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Will we see a drive impact? The low kick hits!
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
They're backed up into the corner.
お互い
KO!